Hey, good morning, YouTube. Big Ron here. This morning I find myself, it is Tuesday morning, and yeah, I know I skipped yesterday. I apologize for that. But I was around Baltimore yesterday morning. Stayed there until last night. On my way up now to West Groton, Massachusetts. I go up there, a nice little town called West Groton. And there's a paper plant way up there in the woods. And an awesome place. I mean, it is what it is, a paper plant, but they got a really cool pond behind there. I'm going to see if I can possibly get a little fishing in today. I doubt it, but you never know. It would be pretty cool. So anyway, I am on the Mass Pike, which is 90, heading eastbound. For 10 miles, I'll be jumping off on 290, heading up that way. But yeah, we're just doing our thing. We actually are feeling pretty good. Let's see what else. I need some suggestions, guys. I need some suggestions on a project. Somebody help make up my mind. I want to do a project. I want to document it on the channel here. And but I'm unsure what project I want to do. I have a 16-foot boat, or 15, 16-foot old antique 1950 something fiberglass boat in my shop. Now, it's going to take a lot of work to redo it, but it's a small boat and it's fiberglass. So, I mean, just working with fiberglass, it's easy. I mean, it's time consuming, but it's easy. So, if you want to see me restore that boat, step by step, you can shoot me an email. Whatever, if you want to see me restore that boat. And then, let me see, what else? Okay, so we got the boat project that we can do. We have, and I hate people that ride alongside you like that. They're not only dangerous, they're in my blind spot. Okay, I see them now. They're riding in the blind spot, and I almost changed lanes on. It's a good thing I pay attention to all my mirrors. Rider run over the top of their car. But anyway, okay, so there's one option, or the other option is do a bike build. Or a hot rod build, and which are all going to cost money and all be expensive, but I'm working on a couple things. I might have a couple sponsors depending on what project I want to do. And in all honesty, I really, the boat's there. I already have the boat. I bought it I got it to restore it, and I think it would be a really, really cool thing to restore, because the only time you ever really see these boats is they're out in somebody's backyard. I mean, I'm talking the old mid-50s, early 60s into the 70s, but really from like 55 to 65, all these companies came out and they all had these little tiny fiberglass boats, and it was like 3 versions of them or whatever, and they are all fiberglass. So I mean, they are repairable. To get like the rounded windshields like they had, there is a place in Arkansas that does them. There might be a place locally in New Jersey somewhere, I'm not sure. But this is a nice little 4-seater boat. It's pretty cool. It's, you put an outboard on it, which I have. that I have to actually get work done on it to get it running again. I believe it'll run. Last time this thing was 2008 was the last time this boat was registered, so I got to find out who owned it before me, because the guy I got it from had no. He was an Indian gentleman. He had no paperwork on the boat. I don't know what their deal was, but anyway, I want to do a step-by-step with this boat. I want to start stripping it down. There isn't really much to it. I've already got the engine off it. I've already got the main plate off the transom. The transom in the corners is separated. So that tells me that it was never sealed properly, and the motor they put on it was one. It's supposed to have like a 10, 15 horsepower motor. It's got a 35 on it. It's a 1957 Evinrude Lark, 35 horsepower. So for a little tiny boat, that sucker ought to fly. But you know, and I want to replace a few things, you know, and really make it look nice. It's got the back seat that goes up against the back, and then you have the you know, the engine well and all that stuff. But you know, you got two front forward facing seats and then the back seat. And the body line that's on the fiberglass is just really cool. It doesn't have fins. I've seen a few of them. I've seen a couple of them in person. People just wouldn't part with them. So we're going to go and we're going to start that project. I'm thinking, hopefully, we're going to start that project this weekend. But I want to film it from start to finish. So we're going to have a whole entire series of the boat project. So, you know, and anybody who's experienced with boat, fiberglass, paint, hey, you want to come join in? You're more than welcome to come give us a hand. You know, the more help, the faster it'll get done. I'm trying to have this boat done within... I'm going to be realistic. I'll be realistic about it because I'm doing everything out of pocket. So, and I'm going to be realistic, you know, because I do have bills to pay, and I got to keep a roof over my family's head. So, realistically, I'm going to say by spring. Let's say by spring we'll have that boat done and ready to go, inspected and ready to go for the water. Because I want to do it right. It's not just a weekend project. I want to make sure the boat is strong, she's seaworthy, and she looks cool. So, you know, I'm going to get it down to where it's primer. Then I'm going to leave it up to you, the viewers. You're going to choose my colors. 2 colors, not one, 2 colors. Top cap will be one color. The bottom, well, you know what? The bottom's going to be white either way. But that body line is where I want to paint also. So yeah, there's 2 colors. So I'm going to let the viewers and the subscribers, you guys are going to choose the colors. I'm going to give you a list of colors. I'll have a video just on that. And whichever color gets most votes is going to win that. And then that way, you know, like I said, you guys will vote on what colors is cool, which ones aren't. And then when it's all said and done, I'll take her to a lake where you're allowed to run gas engines, and I'll take it there and we'll try her out, give her water test, and then we'll go do for a while. And I kind of cleared my slate of everything else. So hey, don't forget, we got merch, plenty of merch. We got Big Ron, Trucking with Big Ron t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, all sorts of merchandise. You can just check us out. You can go to Oak Tree Design on Facebook. You can go to LNRTs on Facebook. We are the same company. We do sublimation, we do t-shirts, hats, all sorts of stuff. We even do uniforms, you know, team uniforms, school spirit stuff. You name it, we do it. So don't be afraid to jump on there and shout us out. You know, custom truck lettering, striping, all, you know, great vinyl graphics. I do not do apps. Okay, there is a company in the area, a local guy who does them. If you look up, I'll give that information later if somebody's interested in getting a wrap done. I can send you in the right direction. But as far as that goes, I do not do wraps. It's the only thing we don't do. We do banners, signs, magnetic signs, yard signs. We do pretty much anything that has to do with vinyl or heat transfer or anything of that nature. Custom mugs. You want your kids' pictures on a mug, or you know, something like that, or your hot rod, or you give me a good picture, and I'll put on a mug, a plate, a mouse pad, a towel, a beer can cozy, you name it, we'll put it on it. We don't care. So anyway, you guys are interested in any of that kind of stuff, you can hit me up, just leave a message, leave your information, you know, how to contact you by email or Facebook or whatever in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And like I said, I'm on my way up 290 now, and I gotta head up. Wow, we got a ways to go. Gonna get up here and get this load of pulp off. Zillion pulp. It's basically, hey, it's paper. It's in the pulp stage. What they do is they take this pulp and they break it up and they stick it in like a giant vat, and it wets it. And it wets it all down, and it comes out of this extruding machine. And what you guys know is like notebook paper or printer paper in these giant rolls. And it gets rolled up one direction, squeezed and rolled another direction about 10 times. And then it gets rolled as it dries. There's a dryer. And it rolls, and that roll is tight. If you ever heard one snap apart, it sounds like a cannon going off. Because there's so much tension on it to keep the roll tight. There's so much tension on it. I've heard one rip. I've heard one break. And it does. It sounds like a damn cannon going off. It's crazy. But anyway, back to the boat project. That's what we're going to be trying to do. We're going to try to get that done and work on that. We're going to try to film it, every step of it. I got a camera off. I got to get it all set up. And we're going to see. I got to figure out the volume on the camera. I have a GoPro and I have another one. The volume isn't the greatest, but I'm going to set the cameras up in the shop so we get different angles. But the problem with that is the volume controls on cameras I have to figure out. But anyway, or I might borrow my wife's camera. She's got a really badass Canon something or other, and it does videos, it does stills, it does a picture. And I didn't know I instead of just clicking and let off, I pushed down on the button and it went, it sounded like a damn machine gun going off. She said, you just took 265 pictures. I was like, what? It's just called a sport mode. It's freaking insane. You can take like 200 and some pictures, I mean, in less than a second. It's crazy. So, but it's a really cool camera. I'd like to get her a new one. I got her that one a couple of years ago for Christmas, but yeah, it was expensive. But I'm working on getting her, I think I'm working on getting her another new one. So maybe she'll give me that one so I can start doing my videos with that instead of my phone. And I do apologize for the crappiness of the camera, but it is my phone. So, anyway, with that being said, guys, be safe out there. It is summertime. Like I said, I'm on my way to West Groton, Mass. I'll give you guys another video when I get up there, and I'll show you guys around. Until then, peace out, be safe, be careful out there on the road. God bless.